way? It
Yes,
looks
it is. It's
okay.
backwards for you.
I know, it just looks so weird. It's like hard to tell whether it's right or not.
Okay, we are now live with Let's Talk AR, and I know several people shared with me that they're going to be watching, and also on Periscope. So I do have viewers on Periscope I can see. So if you would like to join us, go to the Google Hangouts and type in Let's Talk AR, and it should pop up as public. And then you can also hear both sides of the conversation. And if you're watching, at the top of the video is a Q&A. They're like 9 little boxes, or squares. You click on that, you should see Q&A, and then you can type in your comments and questions, and we'll get them. Or if you want pulled into the Hangout, you can do that too. I did post a link to the Hangout on the event page so that people can pop in without me pulling them in if they show up. So if you see any, I don't ever see the little messages in Hangout because I don't know why. I don't know if it's just delayed. But if you see those messages popping up, let me know. You guys might be able to see it. Okay. I wanted to talk, I got in a conversation this week about Google Cardboard. Have you guys tried Google Cardboard?
No.
Do you know what Google Cardboard is?
Are they the headset that you can put your phone through?
That's the 3D stuff, right?
Yeah, you put your phone through it. The conversation I got in, was it AR or was it virtual world? Well, in augmented reality, it is a lot of virtual world overlaying something. The key word for AR is overlay. So if you have something that's virtual and you're overlaying it on an environment, an object, anything. Hello. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Sure, this is my first time. I just saw your tweet, and I'm popping in to see what's going on.
Awesome. You know what? Before we were going to talk about Google Cardboard, but before we do that, let's introduce ourselves since we do have some new people in the Hangout. So, Amber, you get to go first since you're the first in my list.
Okay, alphabetical. My name is Amber. I am a global studies teacher. I teach kindergarten through 6th grade in Central Florida area.
Okay, Amy, your turn.
Hi, I'm Amy Vitala. I'm a professional learning specialist for STEM and innovation in Metro Atlanta for a K-12 district.
Awesome. Okay, and I am going to always pronounce your name wrong, so I'm just going to call you Roy. Is that right? Your last name?
Gupteswar.
Yeah.
Gupteswar.
I'm from India. Okay, my name is Gupteshwar Rao. Okay, I'm an educator and a motivator. I also authored a book targeting the Indian school teachers. Okay, I'm a continuous learner, and what I feel is when my education is finished, I am finished.
You will never be finished. We're lifelong learners. Okay, Jean, your turn.
My name is Jeannie Capuano. I'm a special ed teacher in New York City. I teach pre-K through 5th grade in an elementary school that's in part of District 75, which is the special needs district in the city. And I teach tech, and I love it.
Okay, and for those that don't know who I am, which would be really hard since I'm everywhere, I am Katie Ann Wilson. I am the Diary of the Techie Chick is my blog, and I've been called a lot of things lately, a super augmented girl to AR goddess to the queen of AR. As you can tell, I'm passionate about augmented reality and education, which is why I started the Google group. Which is, what's the name of our Google group? Augmented Reality for Education. And then we started a Twitter chat called AR for Learning, and now we also have our Hangout that several people are now watching, awesome, which is called Let's Talk AR. And Adam joined in, so Adam, before we start talking about our topic tonight, you get to introduce yourself since we got some new people and we got some new viewers.
Hi, I'm Adam.
Other than that,
Who needs no further introduction?
Right now,
like share, just Adam.
so I'm Adam. I'm the CEO and owner of Augdat, where we provide augmented reality for education. And I think you guys are more important than I am for what you guys do. So, I don't know. Hi. It's been a long day. I am excited. I'm glad to be part of this group and be part of all of you guys, who are making a difference in education. So, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, our topic tonight, and I kind of picked it out because I was getting into a conversation with some fellow teachers about Google Cardboard, and we got into maybe a debate about if it's augmented reality or if it's just virtual reality. And I personally, when I define virtual reality, yes, it's computer generated. Yes, you can interact with it. But to make it augmented, it has to overlay something. So there's a lot of virtual world in augmented reality, such as the 3D objects, the 360-degree environments. All of those are virtual, and then it's overlaid onto something else. So that's how it becomes augmented. And I was asking the participants if they've ever tried Google Cardboard. Anybody? Adam, have you tried it?
I have.
Did you buy the cardboard, or you just played with the app?
I didn't buy the cardboard. A company sent me pretty much a sample of it, and it was. I don't think it was a great experience. Once again, it's the same concept. The only difference you're doing is, as opposed to like augmented reality where you're holding your device, you're able to control that movement. It's still a stabilization issue. So when you have it to your head, and you move, your eyes can't keep up with the image, and it caused like an equilibrium issue where I was starting to get nauseous using it. And virtual reality, to me, I'm going to tell you, I think it's total virtual reality. I don't think it's augmented reality, because there is that definition of augmented reality being, yes, it's an image that is on top of an image that we're able to see that's computer generated, but the process of augmented reality is that you're not wearing it. You're interacting it on that. Everything virtual reality is, I think, is basically seen as what's attached to your eyes and movement and interactive, utilizing no hands. That's my perception, and I'm not saying I'm the know-it-all of it, but I didn't have a very good experience with it. How's that?
I did not buy or have access to the cardboard. You can make your own cardboards for your phone to go into, and there's templates and do-it-yourself stuff. It's not the cardboard that's doing it. It's the app on the phone. And I have it right here because it's like a viewfinder. You know those old-time viewfinders that you put the little thing in and that had the double pictures and you look through it and it kind of looked 3D-ish. That's what it is to me. And on the app, you'll see that it splits the screen. So whichever one that I have to hold it in two different. We're doing Periscope as well tonight. So I have Periscope going over here, Google Hangout over here. So I'm all over the place. So what you do, you pick your app. Thank you, Amber, for sharing the link.
It has a picture.
Yeah, it has a picture in it. You could do a sphere, which is a 360-degree environment. And the conversation started off that she was doing these 360-degree environments with the Google Cardboard, and I'm like, you're using the wrong app. I've got something more. and it has so much more possibilities and more interactive. I mean, it's just more. So if you do the 360 degree, it's going to be like a viewfinder. You're going to see the image on both sides, and it's waiting. Sorry.
I think it really comes down to like both eyes are not able to keep it steady.
Right. And because it moves, it's crazy.
It really is a challenge that I found.
Come on, Luke.
And it's just it really does come down. Your eyes can't catch up to the movement of your head.
You seem like a genuinely nice guy, but the creepy warehouse thing.
Oh, you can't see the picture.
Wait, hold on. I know how this looks.
But it moves independently almost on both screens. That's where it becomes kind of seasick-ish to me. But you can do this with the 2 lines, or you can push the button and do just one. So then it's just one experience and not the 2 lines. The lines went away.
I think
But it's a 360 degree thing, and that was the discussion. Was we were talking about different 360 degree environments, and I'm like, you've got to try this. You have to try that, and that's where our little debate got into it. Because it was really cool. It's happening in the box, and I'm like, no, it doesn't have to happen in the box. Kids can interact with it. Are you really going to give your phone to a kid to play with in a center for the day, or are you going to give them triggers and have an iPad and let them, play independently or experience independently? I'm not going to give up my phone to any kid, not even to my own kids.
Yeah. Also, I know that they were looking at like a very creative and inexpensive way to implement virtual eyewear, but you know what? The school still has to spend $25, or I think $25 to $35, depending on the cardboard, and it will only fit a specific device. You can't use it as interchangeable as you can't put an iPad in there. You literally can't put an iPad in there, and it's definitely not the fix. But schools are, it's $25 per student. If you have 100 students, it's $250 that could go towards software that you don't have to spend. It's a lot of money that you would buy for a classroom, and I look at it as a cost factor. That's you're spending $25 extra for an augmented reality or virtual experience, and it's wasted money to me for right now. And then
Has anybody else played with the cardboard?
We did briefly at the ST4T. I know that they had the samples out to try.
Yeah, I didn't get in on that. I was talking so much on that conference. It was like I showed one trigger, and all of a sudden, all these teachers just, kept finding me and go, "Can you show me some more?" And that's how we met. Was during lunch, and I was showing some more. I was like, "Okay," but it's a good thing I like to share, and if it wasn't worth it, I wouldn't share it, and it's totally worth it. This is my feeling, because you don't talk about things you don't like, and try to have other people try it. So it's totally something I want to do, and I want to share with people.
The thing that I found kind of weird about the Google Cardboard is that, yeah, it had to be your phone, but I don't think they said a case could fit with it either. So you're basically handing your phone over without a case in a piece of cardboard to protect it, whereas, you can do the 360s with any case on the iPad, and it's going to be a bigger image, too.
Right. And the kids
maybe old phones? Like if you had an old phone that you're not really using anymore, kind of thing?
It won't.
It probably won't work with the software.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I'm not Google, so I can't really say that. I have newer devices because I upgraded, so I don't think it would.
then it is kind of a waste.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just got the cardboard last week, and I had a lot of trouble trying to imagine how I might use it in the classroom. I noticed that there are some additional apps other than just the Google Cardboard app that are compatible, and I haven't really explored those a lot yet. But yeah, I think there's no marriage of your real world and the virtual world, so it's difficult because you're not really interacting, so it is virtual. It's kind of like low scale virtual reality, and I experienced the whole dizziness too, and I ended up actually like leaving the flap open and holding my phone steady, but I had some trouble. It's cool, you can throw yourself in London, and it's neat. I think the novelty might wear off, but there's potential there if companies, third-party companies keep building educational apps around it. I think there's certainly potential. But yeah, I struggled a little with it too, and the novelty wore off pretty quickly for me.
Do they have a pretty limited library, or?
Very. Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
So, what you could also look at is even if you wanted to tie that virtual experience and they're tying it to one, a 360 virtual, like an environment, and all it is actually a 360 virtual environment that they're trying to create. You can literally take, our 360 virtual environment and stick it in the glass box and just do that too. And we have a library of over 200 virtual environments. So, to me, I think it's a waste of money. I wouldn't spend $25 for that experience that a kid is going to have more fun being able to go like this as opposed to worrying about the actual cardboard staying together. Listen, I know my kids. I'm an assistant principal there normally. And can you imagine giving that cardboard to the kids? The first thing they're going to do is, oh, wow, look, it's perforated. What happens if we start tearing off the eye things? Next thing you know, you're going to be like taping them up and trying to keep it from getting ripped apart. We can't even keep pencils without these kids breaking them. So now we want to give them a cardboard put together and a smart device. That's a big challenge too. It's how they're pretty. You can rip them apart pretty.
And they could be crushed. If you think about cardboard, it's not incredibly durable.
Absolutely. Well,
exactly.
So
it's like a throwaway item, basically. The other thing
Go ahead.
Oh, the other thing I was thinking is anybody who has eyeglasses, that could be. I don't know how that would work out because, you have that so close to your face. Your face is actually on it. I don't know if that would be a deterrent for kids who wear glasses or not.
Progressives. I don't even think I could attempt it.
Yeah.
It would make me sick.
It does. My other concern, that I see with Google Glass or not Google Glass, but the cardboard is the fact that now you're obstructing their vision, and the children are now putting it on their head. And whenever you see these virtual environments, they're usually like the VR experience, and there is a separation between VR and AR. But whenever they're doing a VR experience, it's in a controlled environment where it's safe. It's literally in an environment where if you do decide to stand up, there's barriers so you're not walking or moving or falling or tripping. What are you going to do when these kids are putting them on? You got 30 kids in your room who have these virtual glass, the cardboard on. Now they decide oh, wow, I want to go walk around. Next thing you know, they're tripping over
bumping heads.
They're bumping heads. It's not a controlled environment. It's not made for the classroom yet. And it's unless you created some type of guideline saying, let's put mats around the room and let's put, you're almost.
You have to stand in the seat. You have to,
yeah. But how are you going to get 30 smartphones in your classroom? Unless it's bring your own device.
Well, yeah. I know.
Well, then you have the problem that not all the devices fit into the Google cardboard.
Right. And so those new iPhones, the 6 Plus, man, that's huge. How is that going to fit in?
It doesn't.
My 6 didn't.
Google
Although
Plus cardboard.
I have a really thin case on my 6, and it didn't fit at all.
I have a 6 Plus, and it wouldn't even get through the first corner. So I had to go find a. I think they were made specifically for the 5, right? And
I don't know if you guys saw the link that I sent or that I posted over here. If you scroll down to the bottom, that's kind of interesting. The jump thing says that it enables the creator to capture the world in VR video that you can step inside of and make it available to everyone. So that must be the new, like, them expanding their market, having other people do it.
I bet. Yeah, I hadn't seen that part. I was looking at ways to build a cardboard thinking, okay, let's try this.
Turn it into a makey project. And
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I was approached by a company that has a patent on a cardboard fold out, and I kind of turned it down only for the fact of I just think virtual reality is really not going to take off for at least 5 years until they actually have the stabilization fixed. And it's such a cool experience for the first 3 minutes, and then after 3 minutes, you have to almost you have to restabilize yourself. It's sort of like when you're on the boat in the ocean, you got to find that straight line and make sure you're equalized, with your equilibrium. So I just think augmented reality and doing a 360, forget the glasses. If you're still providing a cool experience that's going to engage your students, they're going to do it right off the bat on any device, and it saves. Not every school has the same device. You're right, and you have to have a specific device to fit into that realm. And I don't see kids putting iPad 2s on their faces,
Yeah, it doesn't even load on an iPad too.
Isn't that close to a 6 Plus?
Yeah.
Say that again.
I said it's close to a 6 Plus, isn't it?
Thanks. Yeah. Keep going there. I got
Hold it up.
Hold on, I got to get the Mona Lisa out. That's what I got.
Oh.
Now, Amy, have you tried a 360 augmented trigger?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're missing out.
I'm going to show you.
So,
Okay, got your device handy?
I'm actually on the Hangout on my device.
Oh, darn it!
But I'll totally try. I'm dying to know what you guys are talking about, the 360.
Okay, well, let me share my screen so you'll know where to go and what app to get.
Okay.
So give me 1 second.
hey, Katie, and why don't you launch the new one?
The new one? I'm gonna have to get my email. Let me show her the demo first, and then I'll do the new one.
You like the book, Katie Ann?
Oh, you made it into a book. I added stuff to it today.
It's like I have to have a hard copy so that I have things ready to show people right away.
Well, I added a new trigger to it today. And I'll show it to you. It's in there, so you can just print out that one slide.
Okay.
Okay.
I just got to step away for a couple. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Katie,
So
is this the presentation that you tweeted out earlier?
yes. Well, I'm going to show you the website, but yeah, the same information's in the presentation.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you should see my screen now. I hope. You might see 2 things. Oh no, hang on. I'm on a dual screen, so give me a second.
Oh.
Okay. This is the company. It's called AugThat. So if you go to augthat.com, up at the top you'll see demo. Where is it? I say that and then I can't see it. This is what happens when you go to your son's. Okay, on this computer it's on this side. But you're going to go to demo. Where's demo?
Doesn't it have a page of its own again?
It does. I switch computers, and the layout is always different on this one for some reason. It doesn't like the video. Okay, well, /demo.
Okay.
But there's a button. Trust me, there's a button. You'll go to the demo page, and this kind of explains how the app works. But the app is called Supreme Tutoring Augmented Reality, and there are buttons right here. And let me show it on Periscope too. Haha. Get my cord out of the way. There's the Google Play button and the App Store button on the demo page, and you can go there and get the app if you're on your device. But down here at the bottom, there's a 3D trigger that you can scan. A 360 trigger, this is the ocean, and that's the one that will take you into a 360-degree environment. And then there's an animated lesson. In the presentation I tweeted out, I put the ocean in there, so that trigger's in there, and a greenhouse one, and then the new trigger. So let me pull that up.
The castle one?
No, this is gonna blow your mind. Okay, so you'll need to get the Supreme Tutoring Augmented Reality app up and running, Star app. Okay, this is the presentation I tweeted out. And I have people looking at it. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward. Okay, in the app, now I can get Periscope over here. We have viewers on Periscope. Say hi, everyone.
Are you getting lots of hearts there, Katie Ann?
I haven't been watching. Is it backwards if you mirror it? So let me go the other way because it looks backwards to me. You're going to go to the Supreme Tutoring Augmented Reality app, or STAR. Then you're going to launch the app. You're going to click Start Lesson, and then you're going to choose the demo button. Once you have gotten to the demo button, then you're going to scan this trigger right here. This is a very, very brand new trigger. It is going to be amazing. So if you are in Periscope, or if you're going to watch this later, make sure you get the link to my presentation so you can have access and scan this trigger.
This is my son. Say hi.
What do the hearts mean in Periscope?
That means you're getting lots of likes. They're like people.
Okay, I had like over 90 hearts this morning.
Most of them were probably from me, Katie Ann.
Oh, yay! Thanks, Jean. Because I was like, I'm not for sure. I just saw these hearts floating on the screen. I'm like, I'm not for sure what's going on, but I'll just go with it. Okay. So, Amber, do you got your device going?
Yeah.
Hi, Jake.
Hi.
Are you tired? He looks tired.
My son hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, he hasn't. Oh, he should have been first. I think I was first.
Oh, wow. A bearded dragon dinosaur.
Yeah, look up.
That's what I'm... Oh! Whoa, baby, this is cool.
Wow, we got a lot of music going on.
Pterodactyl. Oh, that is cool.
Okay, so Amy, this is your homework. When you get done with this Hangout, you need to download the app, And then you've got my link to my presentation. You can go and try those triggers out.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've not used Star. That's one I haven't used, and I appreciate it. I'm doing an AR presentation in a few weeks, and I didn't even know about that one. So I really am glad I joined in.
Oh, I'm glad you did too. And if you need any resources or help, just give a shout. I have tons of stuff.
You're awesome. Thank you. I saw that. I emailed myself actually your presentation today because I absolutely did not want to forget to look at it. I just sent it in my work email. It looks like it had some phenomenal stuff in there. So thank you.
You're welcome.
They have the best 3D and the best 360.
So now you can
Yes.
actually see a kid's reaction. What do you think? Oh, there he goes. Fine. See you later.
That's cool.
Go find the dinosaurs. Can't do that with like cardboard though. He'd be walking into the wall. Here, watch. Wait, let's see if you can see him in the hallway. Oh, he just walked into a wall. There you go. No, he's joking. Sorry.
Yeah, you cannot do this with cardboard. Even though they say they have 360s, you're using the wrong app if you think you're doing a 360 with a cardboard.
Did you hear the reaction? He's like, whoa!
He's still out there. He's like screaming. Like I think I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. But we just did the solar system today too.
And I do have a comment, and they were asking if cardboard is worth it. In my opinion, it is not. But just because you're going to be so limited, and I'm not going to give up my phone. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to give up my phone to a kid to put it in a cardboard to try this when I know there's other stuff out there that'll do the job much better. Okay, any other, and we do have viewers, so if you have any questions or comments, please make sure that you post them, and I will try to answer them as best I can. Does anybody on the panel have a question or something they would like to share? I've been hogging the conversation. I apologize. No? Oh, wait. What else do you recommend besides cardboard? I am so glad you asked. Okay, now I have to share my screen again. Give me 1 second. Okay, share screen. All right, and the questions are coming in on Periscope, so let me turn it around. Don't look at this messy house. Okay. You are going to want to go to this website, download the Supreme Tutoring Augmented Reality app, and there are links to the buttons right there on the page. And then you can try it out for yourself. There's a 3D environment, there's a 360 environment, and there's an animated lesson. And if you connect with me, I can share out the presentation I've been sharing with others so that you get a couple more triggers. But you will have to contact me. And I hear echo, is it me? They'll have to contact you, Adam, right?
Say that again?
They'll have to contact you if they want the triggers.
Yeah.
And I do have another question. Will the triggers work in black and white or in color? It works both ways. You can do it in color. You can even print it on color paper. I printed mine on like bold blue paper, and it worked just fine. Oh, no. So Nicole wants to join us. I think I have her.
Mhm.
Maybe. Amber, what does her icon look like?
I couldn't find it.
Okay, because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
Because I thought I added her.
I sent her a message on Twitter, but she didn't respond.
I can try sending her a message. Because I thought it was the same picture as her Twitter one. She's at your school, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And she does science?
she does, yeah.
Does she know Mona Lisa?
Does she know
Listen,
Mona Lisa?
she does.
She
Not
does.
close.
I'm telling you, the minute I get a minute, my Mona Lisa is going to destroy yours.
Probably.
No.
It's going to be a battle of the, like, Italian Mona Lisas.
Exactly.
There's going to be, like, a whole augmented channel for it.
We should give that as an award. Who can do the best Mona Lisa?
It's on.
It's
I was putting stuff up in my classroom yesterday, and I have, like, a huge Mona Lisa poster, and I was, the entire time, I'm like, I need to blabberize her.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, I have something else planned.
Okay, well, I sent her the link. I'm not for sure. She needs to join our group.
Okay.
That would be easiest because then it'll share it with her, and then she might be able to accept it within the group.
Right. I'll just have her catch it next time.
And she can watch the recording.
Yeah.
Today I did Periscope, and I shared the interactive notebook, augmented interactive notebook. That thing, I swear, almost went viral. I was getting so many hits and saying, people, this is awesome. Can you share it again? So I will be doing another Periscope. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm busy. But I will do it again. And then I did a Vine on the 360, and that thing hit 300 views in the first hour.
Can you post the link to that? Does that get saved?
The Vine? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. And it's only an 8-second video, and it was really hard to do it. Let me tell you, trying to hold your iPad and your phone and all sorts of things going on. I know I have the link. I posted it. Oh, there it is. We're up to 320.
Nice Mona Lisa.
You're welcome.
What did I miss?
I think Amber and I are going to go to battle.
That's not fair. You have to show everyone.
It's in the chat. It's a mess.
She's sending the Mona Lisa.
Taking a
I've
selfie.
seen that one. Yeah, that is hilarious. The Mona Lisa taking the selfie. I mean, hang on. This Periscope thing is kind of confusing. Okay. And I have viewers. Okay. You ask, I deliver. Okay, I did put the Vine in our chat, and I can also tweet it out again. It's 8 seconds, and when you do a Vine, you have to hold down with one finger to do the recording and do whatever it is that you're doing. So I was having two hands going at the same time, and I was amazed that my family was quiet so I could do it.
For the 9 seconds.
Well, for that and the Periscope, it was it was like, please be quiet, don't come in here. Mom is working, and they're just laughing. They think it's hilarious. Okay, anybody have a project they would like to talk about or need help with? Because that's what we're all about, is to connect, learn, and share. So if you have a project, an augmented reality project you need help with, shout out and we'll try and help you.
Actually, I had one that I wanted to share that I thought was kind of interesting. This year, Disney's just down the street from us. They did, for Star Wars weekends, they actually released a poster that they sold that was augmented. And they told guests to download Erasmus to read it, which I thought was kind of interesting.
That is cool.
Yeah, it was Mickey and like one of those stormtroopers, like ships. I don't know what they are. I'm sorry.
I don't know either.
It was kind of cool, and then he flew
Death
off, and
Star?
it was, maybe
Maybe.
little spaceship.
That would be, yeah, you can augment posters. So if you have a poster in your classroom you want to add digital content to,
Mona
you
Lisa?
can augment that. Mona Lisa, we could do Mona Lisa.
I'm gonna send that over like immediately.
But I have to approve it first.
Oh. It'll come back completely different than what I had thought it was going to be, and my kids will trigger it, and they'll be like, "What?"
Right. They're gonna. Yeah, that's correct.
I thought she
It'll
was
be his Mona
Italian.
Lisa.
She's
I'm gonna
Italian by way of New York.
I'm excited to help you with your wall, Amber, because I have lots of ideas for that wall.
Very cool. I actually, I was kind of searching around to see if there was any like pre-made ones just to kind of get some ideas, and they do have maps that are like embedded already, which I thought was kind of weird. But there are a bunch of little triggers within a giant map.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Little triggers, so when you like hovered over a trigger on the United States, that stuff pops out, or if you go to
Right.
South America, and then if you back up and you get the whole thing, be it one huge trigger.
Right.
That was my thought.
I mean, we have those 3D. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
The 3Ds, but we're gonna have to turn them so that they pop out of the wall.
Yeah, I know. Joe's gonna love you guys.
I know.
You thought my project was
You know what? It is so exciting to. It really is. I was talking to someone earlier, and it's great that you guys come up with these things, because that's what makes it so special, and why I created the company was because of the input that Teach Connect and being able to share those things out and be able to create your own experiences. That, hey, I'm not the know-it-all, like I'm not I just have a lot of great ideas, but you guys have amazing ideas as well, and you're creative. And Gene, your project, as much as it was kind of in depth, it was great. Katie Ann had something that we did, a couple of things, and it was just like, wow, we never knew we could do that. How amazing is that? And
I always push the buttons.
I know. And
push the envelope.
I pushed everything, the walls, the buttons. Let's think outside the box. And with that, now we do have a question. Angela is watching, and she wants to know if anybody's heard of anybody using AR back to school nights. I would love to help you, Angela, come up with something for your school for back to school night, because that is totally possible. You could do so many things. Anybody have some suggestions for Angela that she could do for back to school night?
That might be cool to do like a scavenger hunt type thing. I know Adam had suggested with doing the virtual museum around your room where you post the different pictures, doing something similar where they have like a clue and they have to go find the trigger on the wall.
That would be awesome.
You could do like staff bios or staff information, almost like have the staff's picture and then like information about the teacher, where their room is, maybe a picture of their room, what they like to teach, that kind of stuff.
360 of their room.
Yes, we could do that too.
Ooh.
So I kind of thought of something with that, and that was like the whole push for the Teach Connect, and that would be like all those ideas are great, but I kind of would love to see a logo that a teacher creates and be able to tie that to a monthly newsletter and keeping it on the wall so kids can find that logo, like our pipeline for the schools, except that the teacher now has the access to change that content. So every month, any new events, or the first month could be of school is, hi, I'm Mr. Jones, and I'm here to say that I want to see your kids grow. A whole entire video or audio message. And that could also be used at the bottom of your letter. So now that the parents can hear the voice or see the person. But the great thing is, what we do, we can just swap out the information. So every month that can be your calendar of events, what themes you're going to be working on for that month, whatever it is you wanted to do, and the parent can keep that logo. So,
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
It would be kind of cool for preparing kids to go to a new classroom and to go to a new teacher, if they could have like a bio of the teacher and send them that welcome letter, and then have the teacher's picture, and then like maybe a 360 of the classroom, and some other things about the school to prepare them for the school.
That's also a great idea, Jean. So yeah, Angela, there are tons of ideas, and if you need help help with creating it, just connect with us, and we will love to help you. Are there any other questions or projects that we can help anybody with?
I have to come up with something for a special celebration that we're having, and it has to be Star Trek. And I know nothing about Star Trek.
Okay, well, you need to really post that in the community, because you're going to get a lot of those Star Trek, I'm not going to say the word, but you're going to get a lot of those Star Trek people to help you, because I am not a Star Trek person. My husband watches the movies, but that's as far as it goes for me.
Gene, I got a quick question. When do you have to do this project? You better do it quick. There's only 3 left.
There's only what left?
There's only three actors and actresses left from the original show. So
I know.
you have to do it pretty quick.
Well, it's for August 6th, so I'd have to do it quick anyway.
Yeah.
So.
What do you can go. Something cool to do is if you get a Star Trek, you could do like the same concept that we were laughing about with the Mona Lisa, and you can get those cards. You could probably get of the actual, like, Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, and you can actually have them do an introduction making their mouth move, but they stay. What's that app? The
Chatterpix.
Chatterpix.
And that would be pretty funny to do, and you actually just copy their picture and just put it on, like, handout postcards. When they scan it, they're going to have a conversation, however you're going to time it.
They've got the memes out there, too, with, like, the pictures of the guy sitting at the desk. Or whatever, the bridge or the desk or whatever they're at.
Solo, Sulu, whatever his name was. Or Kirk.
See, yes. I don't know any of these.
I don't know.
I know their names, but, like, I guess I could try that.
I would be better at Star Wars, maybe, than Star Trek. I don't know.
I'll help you out a little bit, Gene. I like Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie, but I like Star Trek.
But the Chatterpix, that would be really cute.
Yeah, that would be cute. Okay.
But
I've got a starting point at least.
You only got a week.
I know. Yeah, they just kind of.
When do you go back to school?
I don't go back till September, 9th, I think, right after Labor Day.
Yep.
That's when we go back.
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh,
but
sorry.
But I still have 10 more days of summer school that I have to teach. 10 more days. Just 10 more
We
days.
started this week.
Summer school?
No, we started pre-planning this week.
Oh.
The kids come on Monday in Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Amy, where are you located?
Right outside of Atlanta.
Okay. We have a couple of schools in Atlanta that we've been pushed into. Ever since. Yeah.
You're cutting out really bad, Adam.
Me?
Yes.
Wow. I don't know.
Your Wi-Fi's acting up or something.
It could be.
At
No.
first, I thought she said your wife is acting. Because I saw somebody walk by in the background earlier. I thought, oh.
Yeah, I would have gotten a smack in the head probably.
Oh, I noticed our bios, Adam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the bios are up. Can I show that?
Not all of them.
No, we're getting there. We're working on that. Can I show that?
Yeah, you can. As soon as you share your screen, I will project it out.
Yeah, let me just prep for that. Am I still like breaking up though? Because
Well, I already have the website up. Do you want me to do it?
yeah, that would be cool. That would be good. Good.
I will do that then.
That's awesome.
Okay, so this is our ambassadors, and hang on, I gotta turn it around for the Periscope people. We have people on Periscope watching us. If you go to Augmented Ambassadors, I wasn't watching if I was getting hearts. I was looking for comments.
How many viewers do you have? Can you tell that?
It went down to 2. We had a whole bunch earlier. But since they're still watching, we better share. So you go to Augmented and you go to the ambassador page, and then why is it my computer is not doing it right. It has it across, but my computer is doing it as a row. So you'll see our pictures and our bios. There's Amber.
I like it better that way.
You like it better this way? There's Heidi. Heidi needs a
like
longer
a whole page that way.
Look, Amber's and eyes are just right, and here's Heidi's. We need to talk to her about making hers a little longer.
I felt bad after I saw the really long one. I was like, oh.
There's Jean. And you misspelled Brian's name.
I know. We're fixing it
That's
tomorrow.
why.
But all of our ambassadors will be up there. They're not quite all up there yet. Some people haven't turned in their bios, and I have others. So as soon as everybody's is up, I will make sure that they double check to make sure names are spelled correctly and the right pictures with the right person.
Adam, look, there's a request for Mona Lisa.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's
This is
awesome.
what I want, Mona Lisa.
Oh, now I gotta do
Me
Mona.
too.
I think you're better
Okay.
off doing it than I am.
You know what, though? That would actually be kind of cool as a link into art classrooms to have paintings. Like
Well,
to have paintings augmented.
You
That
know,
would be cool.
Can you imagine Starry Night, like, augmented? That'd be pretty awesome.
you know that's part of our virtual field trip, right?
Oh, just joking. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's the museums. That's the next step, right?
I thought they were dinosaurs. I'm sorry. I heard wrong.
Yeah,
No, they're dinosaurs right now.
Okay.
we're literally launching Dinosaur Space. We have the art that's up next.
Oh, cool.
We have actually ancient Greece and ancient Egypt. It's pretty
Now I
exciting.
wish I was teaching social studies again so I could have that ancient Greece and ancient Egypt triggers.
Just don't include any money from Greece and you're good.
We do have an ambassador from, who's joining us? Sean. Or Shauna. The name went away. Hello.
Hi there.
You got to introduce yourself now since you hopped in. Go for it. Is it Sean? Oh, she muted herself.
Shauna, hi.
Shauna. Okay. Well, my little words are really tiny on your picture. I don't have my glasses. So
Sorry I'm
introduce
late.
yourself.
Thought I'd try it the first time.
No, I'm glad you're here. Tell us where you're at and what you teach.
I'm in Oakland County, Michigan, and I'm a special ed math coach.
Awesome. Did you see my interactive math notebook?
Yes, that's what brought me here tonight.
Awesome.
I gotta check this thing out.
We can do it for science too in language arts. I mean, it just doesn't have to be math. That's where I started. So I can help you guys make your own augmented interactive notebooks, and they really truly become interactive that way. Okay, is somebody taking my picture? I keep hearing a click.
No, I just took the dinosaurs, I promise.
Okay. Well, we are at the end of our call, Shauna. We do this every Wednesday, and we do have recordings in the group, so you can go back and watch all the recordings. And we've been doing this for almost 6 months. Is that about right? Darn close. We have that Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we have a Twitter chat called AR for Learning, which happens every second and fourth Thursday of the month at 8 p.m. Central Time, where you can go in and chat with all of us. And hi, Russ! All these people are popping in. But you can go in and chat with us on every second and fourth Thursday and talk about augmented reality, or you can join our hangouts on Wednesdays, and we'll share triggers. And this was the first time I did Periscope and Hangout at the same time, so it'll be interesting to see the feedback from that. Do we have any questions before we call it a night? No questions. Really?
We're a talkative crowd.
You're so talkative. I do have to tell you that the science triggers that are like the current events will be out very, very soon. I'm right in the middle of finishing the worksheets that go with it. So I'm presenting the next couple days. So as soon as I can sit down and kind of focus, I'll get those done. I'm like halfway done, and then I will have the release. Oh, you're going to call it a day. Okay, well, thank you and we're calling it a night, too. Thank you for joining us. If you have questions, please connect with us, either Twitter or Google Hangout or Google Group. Let's see, Adam, what is the turnaround for getting a trigger approved? Good question.
So it depends who's asking. If it's Amber, it's 7 weeks. If it's anybody else, it could be 24 to 48 hours. Depending.
24 to 40.
Yeah.
Depending, I think it depends on what they have to do to it to make it augmented.
Yeah. Also the complexity, right?
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I created it and there's an approval process is, just so you guys know, is one is we're safe and secure for any type of educational classroom setting. So therefore, unlike other companies where it's an open public channel, we're making sure that it is directed. It's not anything you have to worry about. Somebody augmented that same logo or same image and put something on there that we didn't want to see that your kids can scan. So it's safe and secure. But we also, unlike the others, we make sure that your trigger image is successful at picking up your experience, so you won't have that lag or unidentifying the trigger image. So we say 24 to 48 if it's a pretty simple one, up to 5 days if it is more complex and there are more steps that are needed.
So if we just have like an image with like a PDF type file that we need to have linked, that wouldn't take long.
For you, yes, it would take. For everybody else, that could be done in 24 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna send them to Katie Ann.
I don't have access
The
to
loophole.
make the AR.
You what?
I don't have access to make the AR.
No, I'm just gonna have you submit it.
Oh, okay. I can
And then
submit
send
it
it
on your
back to
behalf.
me. I'll
It's
do
usually
your
from your-
stuff.
My stuff usually gets done like that, but you know, I think I have to go give them cookies now or something.
You
Pop
do.
the popcorn.
Popcorn. Ambassadors do get a, we because you guys are presenting all over and we want to make sure your stuff is ready. Well, we do expedite it as quickly as possible. So.
You were talking about doing a 360 of your classroom, like doing a virtual tour. What would I need to do that with, like, still shots, or do I need to do it with video?
You'll need to talk to me.
Okay. That was simple.
Okay. Well, we're going to say a good night. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next Wednesday. Same time,
Cool.
same place.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.
Good night.